Hi there, it's Wendy Hernandez, attorney and creator of Command the Courtroom. And in this week's video, I want to talk with you about considering actions or behavior of the other party when you're making decisions in your custody case. So let me tell you where this is coming from. Within the last few days, I met with a potential client, and he and his ex entered into an agreement for custody, joint custody and equal parenting time just a few months ago. When the potential client came to me, he was really upset because he said that the other parent wasn't following their agreements, and the potential client wanted to change custody and change parenting time. And there were problems with that. One, because they just entered into an agreement a few months ago. But another reason that the potential client was wanting to change the current arrangement that he agreed to was because he said the other party had done certain things that affected the safety and well-being of their children. And when he named off those things to me, I was quite surprised. And I thought, well, yeah, this could make a difference in a custody or parenting time case and could sway the judge one way or the other. So when I started exploring more with this potential client, I asked him, well, when did these things happen and when did you find out about them? And as it turns out, the incidents had happened before the parties entered into their agreement for equal decision-making and parenting time. And the potential client had known about them prior to entering into that agreement for equal decision-making and parenting time. So that's a really big problem. If the party had not known about these things, then he may have had grounds to set aside the agreement. But the fact that he knew, in my mind, really eliminates any basis that he might have to get that thing set aside. So if you are going through a custody or parenting time case and you're aware that the other party has done certain things that you think might affect the well-being of the children, you really need to consider that before making a decision, before committing to a certain arrangement, before putting it on the record, before signing paperwork. Because if you come back several months after the agreement's made, or even a year or 2 years or 5 years down the road, and you're trying to use those things that happened that you actually knew about as a basis for modifying decision-making or parenting time, I think it's probably not going to happen. So at the time you're making decisions, I would really consider everything that's out there. If you're working with an attorney, talk with your attorney about how those different things may affect your chances at getting what you want. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it's a little confusing. Remember, if you like Command the Courtroom, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, keep tuning in, keep on trucking, and remember to command the courtroom.